Alright.
Look, we're stuck in the system, we can't get out. It's time for a change, stop running your mouth. I'm looking for words, but I can't get it out. Look for the light, but the sun blotted out.
Hold on, let me hop on the beat. Cause social injustice and prisoner mindset is something we gotta defeat. We idle these hoes and wear all these clothes with shoes that can't be creased. Steady looking for substance and change, but we searching all up in these streets.
Got a stain on my shirt that I can't get out. My people on high like the top of the mount. We thirsting for truth, but there's no spout. Look for a savior, but no one around.
But no one's around, but where do they look? It ain't in the church, it ain't in the book. We can't get a job, so we rather crook. They got us in chains, a fish on the hook.
Look, harvesting our bodies, harvesting our organs. Got them real big mad, cause they culture boring. Pimping the poor, Jim Crow at the door. Selling our souls, our daughters a whore. I wanna give in, can't take it no more. Don't wanna believe our people are more.
We swept our cup when we look at decline. We got a new bottle, it's filled with...
Hello, my Malcolm people. Welcome to the Culture Move podcast, where we cover everything from intense social topics to funny social trends. We are your host, Mark Jonathan.
G.
And as always, we have a wonderful segment for you all today, and it feels so good to do that intro again. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. It's good to be back.
Absolutely. We hope everybody's doing well. But let's start with some check-ins. G, how you doing?
I'm tired, but I'm good. You feel me? We've been doing our thing with this Malcolm Summer Wiggle. So, it's been great. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to get it. Glad to be back on some, reporting on this blackness and being
Telling
black, so let's get it.
100.
How you feeling?
Shoot, I can't complain. You know me. Been a great couple of days with our interns. Excited to be joining the Safe Zone event Saturday. But yeah, I can't complain. But we're going to go ahead and jump into it. But before we do that, if we can have our brief disclaimer.
Disclaimer. So look, as y'all know, here on the Make a Culture Move podcast, we cover everything from social trends to injustice to news to topics to comedy. Everything we cover black. Sometimes the things we talk about here can be a little controversy, and that's okay. All we ask is that if something said here makes you feel some type of way, before you come jumping down our throats, think about why you felt some type of way. Think about why it made you feel uneasy or uncomfortable. And then after you done thought about it, come holler at us and we can talk about it. You feel me?
Absolutely. We are more than willing to have y'all up here as guests. We discussed that in person, or not in person, but y'all get what I'm saying. You feel me? But yeah, so we're going to cover all three of our segments today. We got our Black news, our Black excellence, and our for the culture. We're going to go ahead and jump into our Black news. Give me one quick second here. And we've had a lot of stuff happen since we've been on this podcast. We're going to go ahead and cover some of it, some of the goodness. So let's go ahead and jump into the Black news to start off. All right. I'm going to go ahead and hit y'all with something I found on the lovely app Instagram. You feel me? I don't know. Social media, of course. Just let me share screen real quick. This was actually, I didn't really necessarily know how to feel about it. And I feel like you'll feel the same way. Let me go ahead and jump into it. So boom, by way of DJ Academics. Boom, so as you see here on the bottom, IKEA's menu, fried chicken and watermelon to honor Juneteenth, right? So to honor Juneteenth. So Juneteenth, to honor the perseverance of Black Americans and acknowledge the progress yet to be made. Observe Juneteenth. There might be a couple words that I'm missing because it's a little cut off. But Juneteenth on Saturday, June 19th. Click here for more info. Down to the bottom, it says, look out for the special menu on Saturday. It will include fried chicken, watermelon, mac and cheese, potato salad, collard greens, and candied yam. Just off of this, how do you feel about IKEA's attempt to honor Juneteenth?
It comes off racist.
Mm,
That's like the initial. It comes off racist. The positive advocate in me kind of, maybe they were trying to. Nope, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they were trying to do. It comes off. It comes off very racist and suspect. Um, you
nah,
can't. You can't do that.
you definitely did kind of what I did. Like, I did my best initially to try to like justify their actions. You feel me? Um, and yeah, like I ultimately came to no real justification for this. I understand what they were trying to do, but
They failed.
yeah, a simple having a blown up poster outside your building would have been fine, or maybe just some deals in IKEA would have been fine, but to offer fried chicken, watermelon, and
An IKEA deal would have been part of a Juneteenth deal, like how they do for Memorial's Day and Labor Day and Father's Day, Valentine's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Black Friday. A discount would have sufficed.
exactly.
Juneteenth discount, a Juneteenth blowout weekend would have sufficed. It would have been just fine, but to uh go to the next level of the menu, it's racist.
Yeah, absolutely. And and I believe this IKEA was in Atlanta at the time, which I mean doesn't really matter as far as location wise. But these things should be like brought to like the top of IKEA, like down to the bottom as far as anyone who has say so. And if this was cleared by that list of people, like something's wrong. There's no way there was like, okay, yeah, let's have some fried chicken and watermelon for Juneteenth. Like,
And it's like if you
I
don't
don't know.
understand, how it's racist, I urge you to go do some research as to why just the fried chicken and watermelon analogy to Black people is racist.
Yeah,
And crazy thing is, more Black people than not do not like fried chicken. I know so many Black people who do not like fried chicken.
and watermelon for that matter.
And watermelon for that matter. I know a lot of Black people that do not like watermelon.
Yeah, and I don't like mac and cheese.
Right. You don't like mac and cheese, so, and I'm not eating everybody's potato salad.
Yeah,
So,
especially if it got raisins.
and I'm sure IKEA's probably did. So you feel me? Like I can't get behind this. I cannot get behind it. And it's one of those things where you got to look at it. No, I cannot be mad at all of the IKEAs because of this one IKEA. This is a specific IKEA location. It was not like across the entire board of IKEAs that all of the IKEAs did in the nation. It was this one particular IKEA in Atlanta that did this. But with that being said, do better.
Yeah,
do
simple.
better. And to the IKEA ups, kind of like how when something happens at Target, you feel me? They shut that shit down. Target don't play. Target do not play the race card. You feel me? Target, they don't like people even assuming that they're racist at all. None of their locations, not a single one. So when something happens in one location, they call a meeting to all locations. Like, this is how we're going to improve the situation to make sure it doesn't happen anywhere else in the future. So work on that, IKEA.
Absolutely. Well, for the next portion,
Sure.
We got something from the Shade Room, of course, because the
Gotta love
Shade Room be on
TSR.
it.
Gotta love TSR.
I'm
Boy,
telling you,
they be on it. They
the
be
Shade
on
Room
it.
be on it.
They pull up on me. They room be on.
Absolutely. They really do. They don't miss a beat, even if it's like doesn't have like the most like biggest platform. Like they gonna find the juice. I ain't gonna lie. They gonna find everything.
You feel me? Now, this before we play the video and read about it. I had shared a post on Facebook a while ago. Of a young lady expressing, kind of her fear in men and how certain men react when they get rejected by women. And I needed to address it because I don't have that fear. I don't have a fear of men like a lot of women do, and it really just brought to my attention as Black women in America. It breaks my heart that so many of my fellow sisters have been in situations similar to what we're about to see right here. It really does break my heart. So yeah, go ahead and you can read the thing first and then play the video, or I'll read the title. I'll read the title. I can't, y'all. My glasses and the light, it'd be conflicting. But a woman shares video of a man's reaction after she and her friends allegedly rejected his advances. Claims he pulled a gun out of his car.
That's already ridiculous, but I'm gonna play it first and then share from a male perspective, a man's perspective, matter of fact. But let me go ahead.
Bro, gone. Yeah, what you talking about? You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing you, bitch. You ain't embarrassing Who is you? Who is you? Who is you? Nobody to you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Go. What the? Bro, gone.
This is crazy.
So yeah, my brother Mark, from a man's perspective, how's that make you feel seeing one of your fellow brothers out here, reacting like that to the rejection of the female counterpart?
Okay, you know, a lot of encounters that you have with somebody doesn't necessarily like shape the future encounters that you'll have, but like it definitely has potential to do so.
Right.
And what this does, if I was ever to approach this woman, like I don't want her to have fear of rejecting me. Like if she's not feeling me, then that's that. Like, but even if Shorty was like rude or whatever, I'm not gonna take it any further than raising my voice. Like maybe like if she called me out my name, she might get a little something back, but I ain't about to be like tripping on her. Yeah, exactly. Especially like tripping on her for like not giving me her number. Like that just means it wasn't your day. I don't know. If to me, I've never taken rejection too hard. Like I just don't know any way to put that. Not to the point where they trying to hurry up and leave an area. Like, nah, I just don't even see that from a man's perspective. Like, I don't know. Even if she was rude, like I'm not about to be extra about it.
Yeah, and it kind of, for me, puts in perspective. I understand sometimes why some, females are over friendly, when going out, because they do have that fear of rejection. I have never been over friendly and going out, and I don't know. I guess it kind of depends on how you're raised, who you're raised around, and kind of what kind of skin you got. And I know some of the toughest females that still have that fear of men and how they react. And it's scary. Like, I've never had no situation like this before, but I do know women that have had a situation like this before because they didn't want to give them the number that they didn't put the dude and pulled a gun out on her, or They call right at that moment to make sure it's not a fake number or anything like that. Like, scared. And I've had encounters with dudes where, you feel me? Because I reject dudes all the time. So I've had encounters like at the gas station a while back. This dude was trying to get my number, and I told him, I said, I don't have a number. And he got a little attitude. I was like, I don't have a number. I can't give you no number because I don't have one. And I was getting in my car, and he slammed my car door. I laughed. I said, "You guys are funny. Like, you mad because I don't have a number to give to you? Like, it is what it is." But it really does speak to the character of a man. The way he handles rejection from a woman really speaks to the character of that man, because what's a little rejection? There's billions of women in the world. What's one rejection?
It just wasn't your day.
It just wasn't your day. You feel me?
Yeah.
It wasn't her day. You feel me? Like, you don't know. It wasn't nobody's day. You just try again next time.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone. Move on to the next person. You feel me? Like, you ain't gotta take it that far. You don't.
Absolutely. But since we're kind of on the topic or whatever, like I would rather a girl tell me she's not interested than give me a fake number. But even still, like I'm not gonna be tripping over like being rejected. You feel me? I don't know. That's just me. Like, I don't know. I definitely don't understand going to grab a gun because a female. I don't even know how the altercation got to them raising their voices at each other. Like, if she said no, even if she was rude, like, tell her about herself and then slide. If it's that deep. But we got Simone, and they act like they are entitled to getting with women. Yeah, nah. I mean, that's a fact. But yeah, nah, that's definitely not this guy. I don't know. You whether say yes or no. But as long as you don't give me no fake number, we cool. Because I don't know, that's just like, girl, just tell me you're not feeling me. Like, instead of, because if I do call it, like when I get to the car and it's like
a fake number.
Yeah, or somebody else answer like, how'd you get this number? I'm just gonna be looking stupid. But even still, I wouldn't
charge
be
it
like,
to the game.
Yeah, simple.
Charge it to the game. It's wild. It's definitely wild. But to my sisters out there who fear men because of encounters like this, I encourage you to get your license to carry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't really have any other advice other than that. To get your license to carry.
You should get it anyway.
You should get it anyways. And if you cannot get your license to carry because of whatever situations you got going on in your personal life, taser, mace, monkey ball, blade. There's many different things that you can, but get you something. Get you something. There is absolutely nothing wrong with having some form piece of
Absolutely. And to the men, like, relax, dog. Relax. Like, because it's not even just affecting you. Like, now the next dude that approach her, it's whether she battling with going through the same issue that she just went through, or exactly, like,
yeah. And then also on top of that, you giving black men a bad rep and making them look bad. And you feel me? That being black already, you look bad. Man. So why add to that and make it worse? We don't have to do that, fellas.
100. But definitely thank you for bringing that to our attention. We'll go ahead and segue to our third and final Black news section of this podcast. And boom. What is this here, G? What is this here?
That was coming.
Should be pulling up soon. There we go.
So, a couple of some great hip hop legends recently broke the ground on a new hip hop museum in the Bronx, New York, the hometown of hip hop, the birthplace. You feel me? So Nas, Fat Joe, LL Cool J, and there's another one that'll name it in the article. Break ground on Universal Hip Hop Museum in the Bronx.
The ladies love Cool
Hey,
James.
let me tell you, baby, listen. Hey, all ladies, you feel me? You like all talk about sugar daddy. Love them, love them, love them, love them. So yeah. So Nas, LL Cool J, Slick Rick, and Fat Joe, and were a few of the hip hop icons present at the groundbreaking of the Universal Hip Hop Museum in the Bronx. So just to kind of read a couple quotes from some of these fellas. Hip hop made me believe that anything was possible. LL Cool J said it was the first time that I heard you. It was the first time that I heard, young black men sound empowered. Most of the time when I saw young black men, they were like putting their heads down and being in a police car. This was the first time I felt like it's possible to be powerful. It's possible to be somebody. Scroll down.
Absolutely.
That's
That's
deep. You feel me? That's definitely coming from LL. Scroll down a little more for me. So this quote right here, hip hop came out of the Bronx, like Vietnam, said Bronx native and rapper Fat Joe. I'm just a kid. I'm talking 8 years old, and I would be listening to hip hop. And I knew this was what I wanted to do. It was born from nothing, and it has fed millions and millions. Yeah, that's it on that. But you feel me? Like, let's meet up. How you feel about this? Bronx, this museum about hip hop.
I mean, look, okay. Like if I'll give you an IERCM real quick. If y'all don't know what it is, now you do know. If you really knew me, you would know that Biggie is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, hip hop artist of all time. Just as far as rap goes, lyric go, and something like a hip hop museum, especially in New York, you feel me, Bronx, New York, would be super big to just pay tribute, not only to Biggie, being from where he's from, but also the people outside of New York. You feel me? The Tupacs, the Nas, Jay-Z, people that have contributed so much to what the rap game is today.
Now, the J. Cole's and the Wale's and the,
Exactly.
you feel me, the E40s and the Nipsey Hussles and the YG. Like, it's like all of you, if it weren't for the Bronx, you feel me? We want to be able to have so much of what, like, one of the reasons why I want to move to New York is to experience that culture that we birthed. You feel me? To experience, we birthed a culture in New York, an entire culture we birthed. Hip hop is a culture of its own, an entire culture of its own that we as Black people, we birthed it. We birthed it in New York. You feel me? Like it and it's so much rich history there. I just feel in my soul just being able to touch the grounds of the area. I could feel the history. Like I'm just knowing that's what it feels like. Like I want to be able to experience that because it's too much history. And outside of just the hip hop, but it's civil rights history that intertwines with the hip hop because back then, you feel me, when hip hop was originating, what they were talking about was political shit. And they was getting it out to the Black community in a way that we understood. We don't understand politics like that. You feel me? It's a language that's foreign to us in a certain way. But then you get our hip hop artists who come out and flip it and reverse it and put it into layman's terms that we understand, our layman's terms. For us to understand, that's a history that we gotta visit this museum.
Absolutely.
I gotta.
And another side of that is this is a Black-owned museum. Like Like just period, point blank. Like this is something. Like this is something. If you black and love music, you gotta tap into real quick.
Definitely gotta tap in. You feel me? Definitely tap in, cause boy, I can't wait. I'm telling you, I can't wait. It's definitely going up. That's
100 for sure. So now we will be moving on to our Black excellence portion, and we had a lot of Black excellence that we will get throughout the upcoming month. But for this episode, yeah, specifically, and as I'm sure you all can guess, you feel me? Shout out to Miss Sha'Carri Richardson.
Sha'Carri, hey, she corrected them people. Her name is Sha'Carri Richardson. Y'all gonna know that name. You feel me? She's out here doing her thing on that track field. At 21 years old, she's headed to Tokyo to compete in the Olympics, baby. Like,
yeah, she is
when you
now
stand
an Olympian.
just 5 feet 1 inch tall, you get told your entire life what you cannot do. That chip on her shoulder is because every time she's been told that, she's been.
And she got her swag doing it. We're gonna go ahead and skip into the actual race itself. I wish they had timestamps for us.
Man,
but, you know,
it's okay.
We're gonna go ahead and
Mac 'em.
Yeah, Malcolm all today. There she is.
I just want to talk about her Black excellence. I just really want to talk about her Black excellence. The orange hair is on point. You feel me? It's just definitely complimenting the cocoa melanated skin. Look at all these beautiful Black ladies. You feel me? Because they all came out on top. Sha'Carri just came out number 1. Everybody can't be number 1. Somebody got to be number 2. Somebody got to carry number 3. But it was the Black women who did it, who carried numbers 1, 2, and 3. So, you know, it's a beautiful thing to see our Black women taking over the Olympics, taking over in the athletic areas. Like, baby, I'm not athletic, so I love when I get to see my sisters out here really pushing something that I can't do. And I'm not interested in doing it either. I'm not good at it. You feel me? Coaches coach, players play. I'm a coach. I can help you. I can help you be better, but I can't.
100. Here's the race right here. Oh yeah, everything. She definitely did it with her own style. You feel me? Not worried about what other people thought of her. Definitely did her shit, no doubt.
Aided in the semi. Who's going to Tokyo? We're about to find out. Women's 100 is underway. JVN Oliver, a fantastic start. She's putting the pressure on Richardson. Here comes Sha'Carri. Richardson's going to Tokyo, 10:87.
Look at that smile.
Yeah,
hey,
look at that
baby.
Smile. And she doing her stuff.
Look at it.
Absolutely, them people cheering her on. I can only imagine, you feel me? It's one thing to be athletic, to G's point, but it's a whole nother to be an Olympian.
Hey, it's a whole
nother.
You feel me? Oh man, I'm so excited for her journey ahead of her. She has I remember you know, back some of Simone Biles' first Olympics or whatever, and just seeing a Black woman in the gymnastics field be as powerful as she was, and then being able to see her career further push and how she's really just changing the game in that. I see that being Sha'Carri for track. You know, it's been a long time that we've had this level of Black girl magic on the track field for the Olympics. So man, I'm excited for this journey. I'm excited for her journey. It's dope.
Absolutely. And just more to add to that, you feel me? As soon as she was done, you know, she went and found her grandmother and hugged her grandmother because her mother had just passed, I believe, like a week or so before the race.
Yeah.
And, you know, to be able to deal with that and still go out there, national television, and do her thing, you know, just kudos to her. Miss Sha'Carri, know that name correctly.
You feel me?
Shakira
It's a
Richardson.
strength. So, yeah.
Do your thing. So keeping on the little topic of this track and field, we have another one that didn't necessarily go unnoticed, but it's because it wasn't on the same scale. But we're gonna still recognize it here at Macam.
Hey, we recognize all Black excellence here on all levels.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we have Miss. Let me make sure I got her name correctly.
Mahalia.
Yeah, Mahala Norris. We apologize if we are mispronouncing it.
Absolutely. You feel me? Hit us up and correct us because we
Please do.
like to say names correctly around here. So
Exactly. But nonetheless, shout out to you, and you definitely did your
Billy
thing.
hanging in there after she worked so hard in the front. Rainsberger, and there's Norris. Norris in good position. She goes wide as she has the entire race. Not a great last barrier. Rainsberger with a good head of steam, but Kameli is just not letting her have anything. Here comes Norris on the outside. It's going to be Mahala Norris at the line. She had to keep going wide to be able to see
Yes,
the
indeed,
barriers.
Queen.
She probably ran 3,020 meters.
She did, and she ran 9:30.
So, boom, let me just stop this and really break this down for y'all that don't know the track and field. She ran almost 3,200 meters in 9 minutes. That is a lot.
that is a lot.
A lot. Wow, jumping over obstacles.
The hurdles. Oh,
Like, for someone who
they
doesn't.
have obstacles. They didn't just have hurdles. They had obstacles because they had the water puddle that they had to jump in and all of that. It's crazy. You feel me? Like, hey, track and field is really no joke.
Mhm.
Like the people who really enjoy sports, I enjoy sports. I'm not athletic, but I do enjoy sports, and I love to watch sports. I enjoy watching track. Like people who really don't enjoy sports are gonna think track is boring and so to watch, which it is if you don't understand track. But when you understand track and you really understand what the work that they put in to get onto the field, you feel me? Them hurdle obstacles is no joke. Oh my! I tried track. I think I threw up on day 2 of practice. I said, yeah.
100 though, track and field is not easy, and it's definitely like the tip top of the athletes, like period. Like you have to constantly be conditioned. Endurance is a big thing. You feel me? Even if you're running for speed, because you have to be able to hold that speed for a solid amount of time. And if you've ever ran at top speed before, you know you can't run for a long time. And like these people, like it's just amazing. Like to be jumping over them hurdles after running 3,000 meters, like miss me.
That's no.
That.
You gotta and jump and jump and
Exactly.
and jump like.
And every time you jumping and landing, that's taking out energy. You feel me? You
That's
seen she
taken
was
away.
exhausted.
Yeah.
She was exhausted, but she took number 1, and we got second. We got 1 and 2. I have a shout out to Miss. I'm gonna just say Miss Norris. You know, if you ever see this, please correct us. You feel me? We'd love to have your name correct. Love to Miss Shakira Richardson and Miss Norris. Shout out to y'all. Hopefully y'all accomplish everything y'all plan to do. I'm excited to see Miss Shakira Richardson throughout these Olympics because I already know she's gonna be dope. Yeah.
She gonna be
but
dope. I'm excited.
Continuing on to the Black excellence, we got 4 brothers that happen to be quadruplets. 4 of them. That's 4 babies at the same time.
At the same time.
And they're all boys.
Oh my God, let me tell you, 2 tied. Okay, like that's God can bless me like that. My first go, hey, we're good. You feel me? I'm done.
I don't even know. Having babies in general scare me, but Having 4.
4?
Hey,
Twins is
but
scary. Twins is scary. So 4? God, look at these handsome brothers.
absolutely.
Look at them.
But just the title alone almost gave me chills. You feel me?
What?
4 brothers, quadruplets, graduate together from Yale University. You feel me?
That's so much Black excellence in that right there. Like just the 4 brothers, you feel me? That's 4 Black men. 4 Black men who were able to beat the odds. And this is like beating family odds, right? This is beating systematical statistic odds. You feel me? Like this is beating school to prison pipeline odds. These are 4 Black gorgeous young men
For real, because just
graduated from one of
on the
the top
levels,
prestigious colleges in America.
for real, it's definitely levels to this shit. You feel me? It's hard to graduate from college.
Period.
It's hard to graduate from Yale.
Duh, it's hard
And
to
it's
get
hard to
into Yale.
graduate. Yeah, let me start there. It's hard to get into Yale.
To Yale. So y'all got into Yale and then you stayed in Yale and was able to graduate from Yale. Like Mark said, it's levels to this.
For real. You feel me? And it's one thing to do it while being Black.
Oh, and a man.
And a man.
Oh my gosh. My heart is like overwhelmed right now. I know y'all's mama proud. Oh,
Yeah.
I know y'all's mama proud, baby. Like, woo.
Absolutely.
I know her heart is so full of joy, and I know she cried so many happy tears, baby, because
Because at that graduation ceremony, y'all names is literally one after the other. Like I would be screaming.
No voice. I'm telling you, her voice is gone. Like,
absolutely.
oh my goodness, that's so beautiful.
I know. I just want to read a little bit of this article.
Yeah.
So meet Aaron, Nick, Zach, and Nigel Wade. So 22-year-old quadruplets. So that's another thing. They didn't like take an extra year or nothing. It was from high school to Yale. Like
on time.
Yeah, let's do it. like let's do it. So from Liberty Township, Ohio, who have simultaneously graduated from Yale University together. Absolutely. So the 4 brothers, known collectively as the Quads, have always been, that's funny, the Quads, okay, have always been together since they were born, just minutes apart. After high school, they were accepted into 59 universities, including Yale. Oh my goodness.
Harvard, Stanford, and Duke. That's all of the top prestigious colleges in America.
Man.
Duke? Like, you got into Duke University? Hey.
And chose to go to Yale. They could have went to any minor college and excelled, you feel me? But they chose to go to Yale.
Oh my God.
Shoot, Harvard and Stanford wanted them too.
Like, no.
I'm just saying.
Obama and Michelle went to what? Harvard?
Yes, indeed.
Like you feel me? We're looking at some future leaders of America right here, and whatever they choose to take it. Prayerfully, they take it on the positive route to change lives for Black Americans. That's the goal that we hope that we all are on collectively as a community. But it's beautiful to see. You feel me? Y'all are giving some little Black boy out there a narrative that they never thought they could have.
Absolutely. So, so all of them opted to go to Yale University, where they were awarded financial aids. Let's get into the majors. So 2 paragraphs down. Aaron double majored in computer science and psychology, while also being a musical director of an a cappella group. Shout out. Hey, that's, man, Okay, Nick, who
Well,
worked with refugees and immigrants, man, pursued a degree in political science with a minor in Arabic. Man, I'm so excited for this group. I ain't
culture,
even gonna lie.
culture.
I'm telling you, right? Zach double majored in chemical engineering and economics and became president of the National Society of Black Engineers at school. That's at Yale University, by the way.
Let's
Just in case
go.
that's not, just in case
Let's
that's not
go.
clear. And then we have Nigel, majored in molecular, cellular, and developmental biology. Excuse
Anything
me.
biology is like
Yeah. Yeah, you can do a lot with it, surprisingly, or not surprisingly, but if you didn't know. And plans to continue being a medical doctor. We need a lot more of those
need
in
'em.
our skin complexion.
We need them.
Truthfully, this is a round of applause. Like I almost feel like standing up because
Hey, hey,
this is
screaming
the
and
like,
shouting like, man, it's
yeah.
beautiful to see, especially the fields that they went into. Ain't no basketball player, and nothing against, you feel me? Y'all don't get us wrong.
Hmm.
We don't have nothing against the athletics. As y'all know, we support our athletics heavily, but it's just when it comes to our black men, that's what they're limited to.
Right.
They're expected to be limited to football, basketball, baseball, rapping, and so to be able to see them go into fields that we need them in is even more excellence on top of what they're already doing.
Exactly. But man, and for them to be in four like basically completely different fields and wanting to do four different career paths, like it's just real dope. And just the fact that they were able to
And they
not
could have
only
kept it collective.
absolutely, they could have took the same thing, worked together, studied together. They probably did study together, you feel me? But
Absolutely. Challenge
like
each
this
other
is
to be
dope,
better.
you
I
feel
love
me?
it. I love it.
Absolutely.
I do.
And they're all doing fields that we need. You feel me? The computer science, that's carving away for somebody that they don't even know that loves computers. Now it's a black man doing that and graduated from Yale. I just love to stress that again. Like this is,
They
you know
chose
what I
to go
mean?
to Yale. Like, it wasn't
Yeah,
the only option, it was a
they had
choice that they made.
59 universities.
59 universities, including all of the top prestigious American college universities that they could go to. So,
Man,
congratulations to the mom. Like,
yeah,
congratulations to the mom. That's beautiful.
absolutely. And I wonder if the father is in.
Me, if the father's in the picture, that's like really even better. I hate that I don't acknowledge fathers as much because it's just so used to
Yeah,
single mothers out here. But to the dad and in the picture or not in the picture, still congratulations because you have a part in that. They made your kids too, and you got a
mm,
part of that. You feel me? And good dad or not, good mom or not, those are
you
your
did good.
genes. Yeah, those are your genes running through their blood. So regardless of whatever, y'all did good. You feel me? So big ups, big ups. That's beautiful.
Absolutely. But that will conclude the Black Excellence portion. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into a little bit of the for the culture and comedic relief, just to end off our
Well,
re-jumping into our podcast. And we do have a new schedule, but we'll go over that a little later once we close.
yeah, sure.
So boom. Hopefully you all have heard about the Soulja Boy versus Bow Wow versus battle. Mm, really, I just want to know who you're siding with and why. We don't
Um,
have to spend too much time.
um, it's hard for me, to be honest. I'm not gonna side, to be honest with you. I have a love for Bow Wow that's, out of this world, just because it goes all the way back to childhood. You feel me? But Bow Wow has a lot of features. And he has a lot of features, and so to hold it down just him by himself, if we take away his features, I don't know if he can do it. And I'm just gonna be completely honest. I don't know if just Bow Wow by himself can do it with no features. Soulja Boy's a legend, and I'm gonna say that he Soulja Boy is a internet legend. Like when he came out, he changed the game in so many the dances and shit that everybody, he started that shit. Like you feel like every song Soulja Boy was coming out with, he had a dance to go with it. Not only did he have the dance to go with it, but he had the video immediately ready for us to see, so we could get to crunking with his ass. So I know for a fact I'm gonna be turned for this verses. I'm definitely gonna be turned. You feel me? It's gonna be a party for sure. It's definitely gonna be a party, but I'm just gonna be 100% honest. I don't know if Bow Wow can do it if you eliminate his features. I just don't know if Bow Wow can do it if you eliminate his features. So it's hard. And Bow Wow is a legend in himself. You feel me? He's been in this game since he was like 3. So you feel me? Like, and he got bars. Bow Wow can rap. You feel me? He does his thing. And the booth in the studio. You feel me? He does what he do. But at the same time, you feel me? He has a lot of features. I don't think Bow Wow has an album at all where he doesn't have at least 4 to 5 features. So that's kind of, and Soulja Boy, you feel me? He got some features, but Soulja Boy can hold his own. Soulja Boy can hold his own. You feel me? It's a fact. I'm not stating opinions here. It is a fact. Soulja Boy can hold his own. He got some features in them as bangers too, but he can hold his own. And I'm just thinking, I don't know for sure, but I think he has more songs of non-features than Bow Wow. Bow Wow has a lot of features, and that's just a fact. He has a lot of features, and I'm not discrediting those songs or the credibility or the effort of those songs, because they are all bangers. Bow Wow got bangers. They bang out. But he has features, because I ain't never had nobody tell me, tell me in a special way I feel when you're home.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
That's my guy though. I love him. I do.
Yeah, 100. I mean, definitely what you're saying, you feel me? Bow Wow's top songs are all features. Like, I can't even think.
He has a whole album, him and Omarion, where it's just him and Omarion. Every song is him and Omarion. So that's like, you can't really even include that. You can't really even include that, because you feel me, that's a duo mix. And then you should just name out who he has features with, because Sierra,
Chris Brown.
So they got their thing with a Chris Brown.
That Shawty Like Mine is a banger. Forever a banger. You feel me? And then, he got old school features with him too, because he, again, like I said, he's been in the game since he was like 3. Snoop Dogg is Uncle Unk. So you feel me? Like it's never ending with him and his features. Not that that's a bad thing. I just don't know if he can do it. It is bad as far as verses go. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
And to G's point, you feel me? Soulja Boy, like literally from Crank That Soulja Boy to hop up out my bed, turn my swag on, like I'm telling you, like honestly, I'm rocking with Soulja Boy, but like G said earlier, it is definitely gonna be a banger. Swag.
The girls are on me. Everybody pay attention, because this right here is my pretty. Hey, y'all, let me tell you, this versus battle is definitely gonna be a party. It's definitely gonna be a party. Like, I'm excited for it for sure.
A huge party. But yeah, I'm definitely rocking with Soulja.
I think I'm gonna have have to for the verses. You feel me? Like, it's gonna be a real good verses. But Soldier can hold his own. He don't necessarily need a feature. Bow Wow, I'ma say probably needs a feature. For his shit to be on top charts. So, and no disrespect, Bow. You feel me? No disrespect, Bow, because I love you. I'm just, let's look at the stats. That's all I'm saying. All I want to say, I look at numbers and statistics when it comes to
they don't lie.
This. So when the numbers don't lie,
they don't lie.
So yeah.
Nah, yeah, I'm 100% with G on this one. Yeah, Soldier Boy, but nonetheless, it's gonna be a great versus. If there was a way for him to add his features, it'd be an even better versus. But
it'd be even better.
Yeah, that's just where we at. But we're gonna go ahead and conclude because I do gotta head out.
You good?
Absolutely. So we're gonna go ahead and conclude just to give y'all a brief rundown of where we're going to be at with this podcast stuff. We are going to be doing once a week. Be prepared for at the bare minimum 30 minutes of a podcast, but we do block out an hour for y'all just in case y'all want to have a little more discussion or we choose to have some more discussion. But that will be on Fridays, 4:30 Mountain Standard Time. All right, so we will not be doing Monday anymore. Just because we have a lot of stuff going on through this summer with our interns, but we'll let you know if anything changes as far as that goes. Absolutely. But as always, we'd like to encourage you all to like our pages, like our social media pages. We got our Make a Chase move. We got our Make a Culture move. We got our virtual artist storytelling.
Tell your story.
Check out our YouTube. You feel me? We got our playlist figured out. Check out our website, www.makeachessmove.org.
Everything you need to know about Malcolm.
Absolutely. Check out our workshops, which will be resuming within the next couple of months or so.
Yes, sir.
And then, as always, our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest is all Malcolm303. All right.
Make sure y'all go tap into our safe zones. You can look on our Facebook pages, on our Instagram pages, all of that, and see the flyer. But for the entire summer, every Saturday, our interns will be throwing and hosting the Malcolm Wiggle safe zones, where you just come out with your family, the kids, have a good time, enjoy some free food, activities, prizes, chess. You feel me? Come get whooped in some chess by the big homie Mark. You feel me? Let him show you how to get down on the chessboard. He can serve you up real quick. But yeah, definitely check that out this Saturday, the 26th from 12 to 5. It's at Russell Park. You feel me? It's a carnival style this Saturday, but it will switch up every Saturday as the summer continues to go on. But come support our interns. You feel me? Our interns they're going to be putting in the work to host these and plan these events. So we just ask that not only do y'all come out to have a safe and fun weekend to Malcolm with us, but also support our interns and show them that the community got their back. That's what this is. You feel me? Show them there's love out there for them and that the community really got their back.
Absolutely. But as G mentioned, we got the free food, carnival style. We will have a big water fight, face painting for the kids, and some chess.
Tag off so they can see the address.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you said what?
The Facebook, Instagram, Twitter tag, take it off so they can see the address on the flyer.
Oh. It shows it on the bottom. Can y'all not?
But the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter tag is covering it.
Oh, for real?
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Let me see.
There you
if
go.
I could something like this. Okay. Is it still covering it?
Yeah, when you click on it, it covers it. You gotta take the tag off.
It's crazy. I'm not seeing nothing blocking it, so I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy because it shows the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest tags showing up. So.
There we go, y'all. There we go,
There
y'all.
you go. So yeah, there y'all go. The address: Russell Square Park, 3600 Vine Street. You know, everything we do is East Side. So come out and support, and have fun. You feel me? It's free food until it runs out. Listen to this: free food until it runs out. So come get you some food. Once the food is gone, listen. Once the food is gone, the food is gone. Okay, so free food. You ain't gotta pay for it. Free food until the food runs out. You feel
Absolutely.
me? You feel me? Okay, so yeah, y'all come out and support.
But with that being said, don't be coming taking no plates home to your peoples at home or whatever. Like, tell them to come out,
We
get
hood,
their
not
plate.
ghetto.
Yeah, come on now. But we love y'all supporting this. With that being said, again, it's free food, 36 in Vine, everything East Side. Come check it out. Water fight. Don't bring anything you don't mind getting wet or dirty. That being said, it's being boy Mark J, the Hunger G. And as always, y'all Mac 'em out there.